Hello and welcome to Lessons with the King, your daily show to make your day in life just a little bit better. Today's lesson 230, still old stuff. One of my, someone I really love their work, someone I'm always checking their Twitter and their newsletter for sure. I get their newsletter every Friday. Austin Kleon, great artist, great author. You should check out his books. Keep going. Still like an artist, but let me focus on Show Your Work is also another one. A newspaper blackouts. But let's go with Still Like an Artist. So Still Like an Artist is basically everything you've seen has been done before. Just have to take the things you love and make it your own. But one of his newsletters, he talked about this thing about stealing old stuff. So, and if you remember, there used to be these YouTuber called Every Frame a Painting. I think they just stopped making videos a few years ago, but their videos are great. And one thing I was saying was like he's noticed people doing things, trying to copy his film, and it's like, please, no, don't copy me. Copy the people I copied. So that's what old stuff means, that everyone you are inspired by was inspired by someone else. So read up on this person you love, like Austin Kleon or whatever, and then find out who they'll be like, oh man, I love this person's work and the person did that thing. That is what you do. So you go way back down that line and be like, and this person inspired that person. Okay, so I don't like that person's work, but I can see aspects that this person took to make their work. So I'm gonna take that and make mine. I think originally it's super hard. Like, if you take any story, and it's like an original story, you can see elements of it. Let's take Avatar. I remember going Avatar. I watched it in the theater. And, I don't know. I'm one of the people, like, it was just okay for me, whatever. And now we are getting 3 new ones, but man, you'd never bet against James Cameron. I actually I'm going on a tangent now, but I have masterclass and I rarely check out the lessons. But once I saw his lesson, I watched it. It was okay. It was not bad. But one thing that came to mind was like, I still don't really like Avatar. I'm making a new one. But you can't be wrong because that thing made a ton of money. Anyway, so with Avatar, I remember watching this thing and thinking, I'm watching either Dances with Wolves or Pocahontas or The Last of the Mohicans. Like, basically, I'm watching. So, this person, he's like coming to invade these savages, and he falls in love with someone in there, and then he's like fighting against his people. You know what? Thing about that thing is, years and years ago, many years ago, because like my thing is I always want to make films, so always writing these weird stories might be based on a dream. I wrote a story that was similar, and it was called The Conquest, and my friends and I made it into the play, and it was literally the same thing. This guy comes to like overthrow this place. But like when he comes in, he's actually coming right into where a seat, like let's say a country or an area where there are 2 factions fighting, right? So there's like this line, we don't cross to this side, we cross to this side, we'll murder you, if you cross to the other side, we'll murder you. So that conflict is already happening, and then this guy is an explorer, whatever, comes here, they arrest him. He's like, stuns out. The princess can somehow speak his language because like the king was like, oh, you are going to go to the city and find all these cool things and bring it back home. So now this adventurer is now talking to the princess. Yeah, princess is like, fuck you, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, they end up falling in love. And then turns out one guy from faction A is working with somebody in faction B to get them to fight, because he feels like he's supposed to be on the anyway. I like all those convoluted things, and then I'm like, holy shit! We had the play, was good, people loved it. Come to find out, I don't know, maybe 5, 6, actually more years later, I'm watching Avatar. I'm like, oh wow, this is my story with like $200 million behind it, and then also I'm like, this idea I had is not originally just mine. I put some things in it. I've created this world, And that is what influenced me. Was like Pocahontas is such a, I mean, it's not the real story, and there's things I'm not even going to bring up now about the indigenous people. I'm not even going to touch that. But the point is, stealing old stuff, yeah, everything that's doing now has been done before. You just have to take that thing and put your stamp on it. And the best way to do is not stealing something from 5 years ago, it's stealing something from 40 years ago and putting your twist on it. Except Terminator, you can't remake that film. It's just you can't touch it. Prompt 230. What are the influences of the people that influence you? Lesson 230. Still old stuff. I'll see you tomorrow.